Alyssa Bates baby name ideas discussed by fans. Alyssa Bates, a member of the well-known Bates family featured in the reality television series Bringing Up Bates, has long been admired for her charm, close-knit family values, and elegant sense of style, especially when it comes to naming her children. As a mother of 4 girls, Allie Jane, Lexi Mae, Zoe Joy, and Mate Jo, Alyssa has demonstrated a distinct flair for selecting sweet, feminine, and timeless baby names, with rumors or hints of a potential future addition to the Bates-Stewart family. Fans have once again begun speculating and enthusiastically discussing what baby names Alyssa might choose next. Fans of the Bates family are nothing if not observant. Many have pointed out the clear pattern in Alyssa's past name choices. All her daughters have short, classic names with a melodic flow. Each name contains a certain vintage charm, often paired with a middle name that feels either Southern or family-oriented. The names are familiar, yet not overly common, striking a delicate balance that resonates with many fans. A soft, gentle name that brings to mind traditional Americana. A modern twist on a classic, with May adding a dash of Southern warmth. Playful and cheerful, with Joy echoing the sentiment behind the choice. Short, sweet, and undeniably adorable. The similarity in cadence and style across these names has led fans to believe that if Alyssa has another child, especially another girl, the name will likely follow this pattern. Online forums, fan groups, and social media pages dedicated to the Bates family have lit up with discussions over potential baby names for Alyssa's next child. While some fans are simply making guesses for fun, others dig deep into linguistic patterns, family history, and even biblical themes to back up their suggestions. A frequent favorite among fans, this name continues the floral and gentle trend and pairs well with her other daughters' names. Another sweet Southern-style name that fits with Alyssa's clear aesthetic. Though Ellie is somewhat close to Allie, fans think it might still appeal due to its soft sound and classic vibe. Taking inspiration from Alyssa's sister Josie while tying in a spiritual note with Faith. For a boy, which would be a first for Alyssa and her husband John Webster, fans have floated a wide range of ideas, though the lack of precedent makes it more of a guessing game. Biblical and strong, while still fitting into Alyssa's family naming rhythm. Honoring Alyssa's husband while using a strong biblical first name. A short, gentle-sounding name that complements Alyssa's style, with Micah being both modern and spiritual. Fans believe it could easily make the list. Alyssa has previously spoken about choosing names that hold personal meaning or emotional significance. For example, Joy in Zoe Joy was chosen during a time when Alyssa wanted to reflect positivity and happiness in her life. Fans believe that any future names will be chosen with just as much intentionality. In particular, many fans speculate that if Alyssa were to have a boy, she might choose a name that reflects strength, protection, or leadership values often emphasized in the Bates family upbringing. On the other hand, for another girl, she might stick with a name that carries grace, beauty, and sweetness, continuing the tradition she's built with her daughters. The Bates family is large, and many names are already taken by siblings or their children, which adds an interesting challenge when it comes to baby naming. Alyssa may feel inclined to avoid duplicating names already used by her siblings, such as Willow, Brooklyn, or Layla. Still, fans often look for inspiration within the extended family tree. Some have suggested that Alyssa might choose a name that honors her mother, Kelly Jo Bates, possibly using Jo again, or incorporating another variation like Josephine or Jolie. Others suggest a nod to her grandmother, or an aunt who has played a significant role in her life. Another common theory is that Alyssa might choose a name from Scripture, continuing a tradition that has deep roots in her Christian upbringing. Names like Aiden, Naomi, Silas, or Ezra have all been tossed into the conversation as potential future picks. Though Alyssa and John tend to keep major announcements private until the right moment, fans often scrutinize their social media for clues. Something as simple as a heart emoji, a pink or blue color palette, or even a photo caption can spark rumors. In recent months, a few Instagram posts by Alyssa have led fans to wonder if she might be expecting, or at least planning for another child. Comments like, "Can't wait to see your family grow," and "Any name ideas yet?" pop up frequently, even if Alyssa has not officially hinted at a pregnancy. Nonetheless, the excitement in the fanbase is palpable, and the guessing game continues. One of the reasons this topic has captivated fans is because baby naming is deeply personal yet universally relatable. Almost everyone has opinions on what makes a good name, what memories certain names evoke, and what trends are worth embracing or avoiding. In Alyssa's case, her poised public image, her beautiful daughters, and the heartfelt meaning behind her past choices make the conversation all the more engaging. In a world full of celebrity baby name reveals that often lean into the unconventional or headline-grabbing, Alyssa's choices stand out for their elegance, sincerity, and charm. Fans feel like they're part of the journey, especially since they've watched her grow from a teen on reality TV into a devoted wife and mother of 4. Whether or not Alyssa Bates and John Webster are planning to welcome another child anytime soon, the discussion around potential baby names shows just how invested fans are in their story. With a clear and consistent naming style rooted in warmth, family values, and timeless appeal, any future name they choose is sure to spark interest and likely admiration. Until that next joyful announcement comes, fans will continue to speculate, suggest, and dream about what the next name might be, all while celebrating the thoughtful, heartfelt choices that Alyssa has already made. Bringing up Bates fans fed up with Katie and Travis Clark. Why? The reality TV show Bringing Up Bates has been a staple for fans of wholesome, family-oriented programming since its debut in 2012. Following the lives of Gil and Kelly Jo Bates and their 19 children, the show offers a unique glimpse into the dynamics of a large, religious household navigating everything from school to relationships, work, and personal growth. Over the years, certain siblings have become fan favorites, while others have drawn criticism or controversy. One of the most talked about couples on the show is Katie Bates and her husband, Travis Clark. What started as a sweet, innocent romance blossomed into marriage and parenthood, but over time, many longtime viewers have grown increasingly frustrated with the couple. While some fans continue to support them, there's a growing segment of the audience that feels let down or even alienated by how Katie and Travis conduct themselves both on and off the show. So why are so many Bringing Up Bates fans fed up with Katie and Travis Clark? One of the primary complaints about Katie and Travis centers around a perceived sense of entitlement. From the very beginning of their relationship, the couple was given a significant amount of attention on the show, more so than many other siblings. Some fans argue that this spotlight was disproportionate, especially when compared to older siblings who had been part of the series longer and were dealing with major life events. Katie and Travis were just teenagers when they began dating, and their courtship was heavily documented. Many viewers felt that the show's producers gave them special treatment, showcasing their relationship more prominently than others. This led to a perception that they were being groomed as stars of the show early on, which some fans found unfair or manipulative. As the couple progressed into adulthood, married, and had children, this sense of favoritism seemed to persist. Whether it was exclusive interviews, spin-off content, or featured moments on the main show, Katie and Travis often appeared to be at the center of attention. For fans who believed the show should focus equally on all siblings, this dynamic bred resentment. Another issue that has turned fans against the couple is what many perceive as a lack of accountability. Over the years, Katie and Travis have faced several challenges, including financial struggles, marital issues, and public conflicts with other members of the Bates family. However, Critics argue that instead of owning up to mistakes or learning from difficult experiences, the couple often deflects blame onto others. For example, when Katie and Travis faced difficulties managing their finances, despite running a successful business through the sale of homemade products, many fans expected them to take responsibility for poor decisions. Instead, some viewers felt the couple played the victim, pointing fingers at external factors like the economy or the pressures of raising kids without enough support. This pattern repeated itself in other areas of their lives, including their parenting choices and interactions with extended family. When tensions arose between Travis and his in-laws, or when Katie made controversial statements on social media, fans often saw a tendency to avoid taking ownership of the situation. This behavior clashed with the values of humility and personal responsibility that many viewers associate with the Bates family as a whole. Perhaps one of the most contentious points among fans is the accusation that Katie and Travis come across as hypocritical or judgmental, especially within the context of the family's strong Christian beliefs. Many viewers tuned into Bringing Up Bates expecting to see a family grounded in faith, love, and mutual support. However, some episodes and social media posts have left fans questioning whether Katie and Travis live up to those ideals. There have been multiple instances where the couple has publicly criticized other siblings or family members, sometimes in ways that feel unkind or unnecessarily harsh. Whether it was commenting on another sibling's lifestyle choices, romantic relationships, or career paths, these moments stood out to fans as being inconsistent with the compassionate image the show often promotes. Additionally, some fans point to Katie's past comments about modesty, purity culture, and traditional gender roles as being particularly grating, especially when juxtaposed with actions that seem contradictory. For instance, while Katie has spoken about the importance of modest dress and waiting until marriage for intimacy, she has also shared revealing photos on social media or made jokes that some found inappropriate for someone claiming to uphold those standards. These inconsistencies lead fans to question the sincerity of the couple's beliefs, contributing to a sense of disillusionment. In recent years, social media has played a massive role in shaping public perception of reality stars, and Katie and Travis are no exception. Their online presence has frequently been a source of controversy, with fans criticizing everything from their tone-deaf humor to their willingness to air private family matters in public. Katie, in particular, has been called out for posting content that some view as immature, insensitive, or divisive. Whether it's joking about serious topics, making light of sensitive issues, or engaging in petty feuds with other siblings, her social media behavior has rubbed many the wrong way. Travis, though less active online, has occasionally made comments or shared content that fans interpreted as dismissive or disrespectful toward others in the family. Moreover, the couple has been accused of using drama to gain attention or maintain relevance. In an era where reality stars often rely on conflict to stay in the spotlight, some fans believe that Katie and Travis have fallen into this trap, prioritizing clout over genuine connection with their family or audience. Katie and Travis's marriage has not been without its ups and downs, and much of that has played out on camera or through social media. While every couple faces challenges, many fans grew weary of what they saw as the pair constantly seeking validation or sympathy through public displays of marital strife. From emotional breakdowns during interviews to cryptic social media posts hinting at problems behind closed doors, Katie and Travis have often blurred the line between authenticity and oversharing. Some fans appreciate the raw honesty, but others feel that airing such issues in front of millions of viewers is unnecessary and potentially harmful to their children. Furthermore, the way the couple handles disagreements has been a point of contention. Rather than resolving conflicts privately or modeling healthy communication, they have occasionally allowed their disputes to escalate into full-blown spectacles. This behavior can be especially jarring for viewers who tune in expecting a wholesome portrayal of family life. when compared to other Bates siblings, many of whom have handled fame with grace, humility, and resilience. Katie and Travis sometimes fall short in the eyes of fans. Older siblings like Aaron, Tori, and Brianna have managed careers, families, and public personas without the same level of drama or divisiveness. Even younger siblings like Max and Olivia have earned praise for their maturity and positive attitudes, despite being thrust into the spotlight at a young age. By contrast, Katie and Travis are often seen as self-centered or immature, especially in their earlier seasons on the show. Some fans feel that the couple has not grown in the same way as their siblings, remaining stuck in a cycle of dependency on the show and each other rather than developing individual identities or skills outside of reality television. Ultimately, the frustration surrounding Katie and Travis Clark stems from a combination of factors: entitlement, inconsistency, drama-seeking behavior, and a failure to meet the expectations set by the show's original premise. While some fans still root for the couple and acknowledge their efforts to navigate life under intense public scrutiny, many others have grown disillusioned. Reality TV thrives on relatability, growth, and authenticity, but when those elements are overshadowed by manufactured drama or questionable behavior, it's easy for audiences to turn away. For Bringing Up Bates, maintaining a loyal fanbase means balancing entertainment with integrity, and for some viewers, Katie and Travis have struggled to strike that balance. As the show continues and the Bates family evolves, it remains to be seen whether the couple will address these criticisms and win back the trust of their audience. But for now, the sentiment among many longtime fans is clear: they're tired of Katie and Travis, and they're not afraid to say it.